Welcome to the Black A History channel. Please share this video and subscribe to this channel for more captivating content. Brother is the 2022 film starring Pierre and Lamar Johnson, who play brothers growing up right here in Toronto, Canada. But what many viewers were surprised to see towards the end of the film is the older brother, Pierre's character, named Francis, being intimate with another one of his male friends. The reason this is such a dramatic part of the film is because the two young men are first-generation Jamaican Canadians. Jamaicans being a notoriously homophobic culture. All right, y'all know out of all the people who should have seen this movie by now, it's me. I've never actually seen a Jamaican Canadian movie featuring LGBTQ topics, especially not with a star like Pierre. But even in 2022, Mr. Pierre wasn't as popular as he is now, especially before The Lion King 2. I was 5 or 6 when I left Toronto, Ontario, and grew up in Texas, so I did remember the names of the neighborhoods we were living in. But this film is set in Scarborough, one of the most black neighborhoods in Toronto, with a history of Jamaicans settling in Scarborough since the 1960s. So imagine my surprise when one snowy winter day, I got lost on a bus and randomly jumped off in the middle of Scarborough to catch my bearings and head back the way I came, and I stumbled right into my grandma's apartment complex. And I knew it was my grandma's house because as I was gagging and looking up at the familiar surrounding buildings, I saw a lady standing not too far from me looking at me all bundled up, wearing a mask. And I knew it was my auntie, just one of several who has barely spoken to me since I came out as gay. The same auntie who lived with my grandmother all those years. Now, would she believe I accidentally found her because we hadn't spoken in over 20 years? I decided not to say anything and go about my business, but that was the day I realized my family, particularly my grandma and auntie, were from Scarborough. And so Scarborough was a big part of my childhood. One of the big themes of this film is gang violence and police brutality, two issues that have apparently been a problem in Scarborough for decades. And ironically, much of this film is flashbacks to the brothers Francis and Michael's past growing up in Scarborough in 1991, the very years I would have been in the neighborhood. So in ways, this is one of the first films I'll get to see that is specifically about my branch of the diaspora, Jamaican Canadians, a narrative I rarely see in film and media until much more recently when I moved back. Now, Pierre, who plays Francis, is British Jamaican and Caribbean, but another actor who plays his best friend and intimate partner, Jelly, is played by Jamaican Canadian actor Lavelle Adams Gray. Lamar Johnson, who plays the little brother, Michael, is also Jamaican Canadian, as is most of the acting cast. So they definitely got Jamaicans, Canadians, and Caribbean actors front and center in these roles. Now, I could have gotten to watch this for a limited time on streaming, but for a film like this so near and dear to my own culture, I'm going to have to buy the DVD and keep this in the physical collection. And I can go deeper into a deep dive in this film in the future. With an 87% on Rotten Tomatoes, 2 NAACP Image Awards, including one for Outstanding International Motion Picture, plus them sweeping the Canadian Screen Awards with over 10 awards, including Best Picture, it's safe to say that people really love this film, and it's likely why many more doors open for the actors involved. Have y'all gotten the chance to see Brothers? Sound off in the comments.